I'll explain what goat tennis is all about in a moment, but I want to spend most of my time here in this first lesson focusing on the first big secret of the topspin forehand series that we're going to be running, and that secret is the Kinetic Whip. So I call these overview lessons movement map lessons. This is because I want to emphasize we need a better map to have a better swing. Yes, we need the outer map, the position in space and time and sequence of the stroke, and some understanding of what's going on in the internal dynamics of the body. I still call that the outer map. But most importantly, we need an understanding of the inner map. These are the feels and the principles that govern a particular movement. Good instructors across all sports emphasize the idea that the whip is a central component of the swing. The whip form, the whip action, the whip effect. And that's for good reason. Until the 20th century, the whip was the fastest man-made object we had. Now basically, with the hand going less than 10 or 20 miles an hour, the end of the whip can exceed the sound barrier, over 767 miles per hour. So the idea is that we want to try to incorporate this whip effect into our swing, and that's what this next and primary lesson is about. I want to take you into a deeper understanding of this whip effect using something that most of us have experienced, and that's water skiing, either being pulled behind a boat or being in the water ski boat. So in this next segment, I want you to think of an analogy here. I want you to think of this handle as the boat, okay? And the boat is pulling the skier here as the head of the racket. Okay. But in the next moment, I want you to imagine this racket that was traveling in a straight line, this boat that was traveling in a straight line, suddenly turns and slows down. Now you can see something quite different. That's what we see in this slide. Now you can see something quite different. That's what we see in this slide. The boat has suddenly turned and slowed down to 15 miles an hour, but the turning motion and the slowing down of the boat has thrown the skier out on the arc and has accelerated the skier to 45 miles an hour. So the boat is only traveling 15 miles an hour at this point, and the skier, due to angular turning momentum, is traveling 3 times that speed at 45 miles an hour. That is the whip effect.